I'm so excited to talk to y'all today. So, Today we are going to talk about the importance of personal development and the importance of coaching. So, this 3 weeks, I'm going to talk about coaching and everything related to coaching and why it is important. What is the return on investment? We're going to talk about the benefits, like exactly for tech professionals, not coaching in general, but for tech professionals in particular. It's going to be so good. So, as you joining my live stream, please say hello and where you're watching me from. And it's a wonderful opportunity for everybody to network, to connect with each other, and expand your network because you never know who is watching. If it is the first time we're connecting, my name is Eugene Berezin. I'm a career and business coach in tech, and I'm also a senior iOS developer who broke into entrepreneurship and start running my own business. And throughout my career, throughout my journey, coaching played very important role for me, and this is why I decided to go before y'all live and talk about it. And I have an exciting announcement for my morning crew. So I know there are people who prefer to watch live streams in the morning. So for y'all, I have a pleasant surprise for you. So for some reason you've been missing my live stream for a while, I will be restreaming them in the morning as well. Hello, Caleb. Nice to see you. Thank you for stopping by. So let's get started. Let's talk about coaching and why it is important exactly for tech professionals. Let's break down the concept of coaching, what coaching is, what coaching isn't. In tech industry, we often talk about mentorship, how mentorship is important, but there is a distinct difference between mentorship and coaching. So let me give you an example. A mentorship is when you teach somebody, when you guide somebody on how to do that thing that you know how to do best. For example, I'm a senior iOS developer. I can mentor other iOS developers how to be better iOS developers, how to write better code, how to be better engineers. I absolutely can do that. Coaching on the other side, on the other hand, it's a little different. Coaching is when because I can mentor iOS developer, but for example, can I mentor a backend developer or web developer? In a way, but it will be more so like coaching. And coaching is when you ask your coachee or your student the right questions, and then you give them and lay out for them the framework that they can utilize and use. And also coaching is uh, when you walk through the journey with your client, tailoring and guiding them how to overcome certain difficulty by asking questions and by providing feedback and by laying out the framework that works. So that is concept of coaching. Mentorship is when you uh basically teach another person how to be you, how to do what you do. And coaching, it's basically navigating and joining them through their journey. So you're not necessarily teaching them how to be you, you are teaching them how to be the best version of themselves. This is the difference between mentorship and coaching. There are different types of coaching. There's career coaching, and a lot of people have misconception about career coaching in general because coaching is not resume writing, and it's not just LinkedIn optimization. Career coaching can be very different, depends on the specialization. So, for example, I when I coach engineers, I focus on discovering profitable niches in tech and establishing their authority in that niche, so they are known as a subject matter expert. So this is my aspect of coaching through marketing themselves, through content, through strategic networking, um, and discovering their zone of genius, what they're really good at, and establishing their expertise and authority in that particular niche. So this is what I do. There are other coaches, there are executive coaches who coach executives how to lead people effectively, or how to break into executive role and stuff like that. There are different levels of coaching, there are different types of coaching. So, as tech professionals, as software developers, all we like our courses, right? We know that there are digital courses. We know that you can almost learn everything uh, on Udemy, or purchase a video course or digital course and follow just a digital course, and be on your merry way, right? Right? I don't know, like, if you are a software developer, if you're with technical background, drop me in the chat how many courses on Udemy or otherwise you purchased but never exactly finished them. So drop me in the chat how many courses you purchased but not necessarily finished them on Udemy or otherwise. So my number will be close to 20. My number would be close to 20 or more, 20 that I remember. So, and this is important, like, this is very important aspect of coaching versus, there's a difference between coaching and digital course. So with digital course, there's a problem that you may not be able to diagnose your problem correctly. And you may not be able to diagnose your problem correctly. What do I mean by that? So, when there is a digital course, you think that you are missing maybe like a technical skill. So you think, oh, I need to learn React. Oh, I need to learn iOS development, or I need to learn this, or like I'm missing this particular concept. You think that. You think that. And normally, normally, when if you've been in your career for a while, you know that maybe like technical skill is not necessarily the thing, but uh, the and with the digital course, you can't really diagnose it. So there's not really a process where you, or not normally a process where you can talk to the person, and that person can help you to qualify if that course is really like needed for you, especially if we talk about low ticket courses like on YouTube or otherwise, when you can just when you can just watch them and be done. Um, so I finish about 50% because I sometimes purchase courses that no longer make sense by the time I would get them. Really good point. For instance, I got a Selenium course that and then ended up learning Cypress. Exactly. This is a golden example. First of all, you don't know if you need that course or not. So that, like, it may not be something that you need necessarily. It sounds good. You may like the creator, and I have creators that I love, and I will buy their courses just because I like watching them creating their lessons and videos. Just because of that, they're my tutorial Netflix, literally. And this is really good point. You don't know if that solution will be applicable for you. With coaching is a little different. With coaching is a little different. First of all, uh, and this is advice to what you probably consider a coach. Uh, Watch how they qualify. There's a qualification process. Do they talk to you? to understand your situation? Do they talk to you to understand if they can deliver or if they have an offer for you specifically? Or all they do just send you the payment page where you can just pay for the course, or not the course, pay for the program and just sign up for the program no matter what. So like this is really important criteria. If that coach can qualify you and provide accurate diagnosis for you for your situation, if it is what is needed, because a part of enrollment in my program, there's always a conversation. There's always I always make sure that I can help that person 100%. I always make sure that there's an alignment because I don't like I don't need I don't want to serve clients, or I can more like morally serve clients who are not aligned with me. So this is why it is important to have some sort of qualification process. And also tailor coaching, you can move and pivot with your coach. For example, like you said, you start with selenium, and even though, like, let's say, if it is not necessarily like a coding coaching, right? But you may discuss different things, and you may discuss different solutions, or you can provide different code and get different feedback, like right there and then. Or also, sometimes it is important to have somebody in your corner who will tell you, no, wait a minute, don't learn that resource right now. Don't learn Selenium, for example, because you probably would need Cypress or something like that. Or don't make that career move necessarily, but do something different instead. Or uh, don't do this business move when you are running your business or your freelance business, and do this instead. It's important. This is the guidance that I'm talking about. Like in a digital course, you don't have guidance, you don't have feedback, and even if you have a feedback, even when you have a feedback, it's probably delayed. It's probably in some sort of email support, and that person doesn't even know your full situation. So that's different. And also, a lot of my clients, or a lot of people who I talk to, they normally come to me, unfortunately, not in the state, best psychological state, based best confident state. And a lot of my clients, not necessarily in a super bright place, because all of them came to me when they got laid off. And when it happens, then it's like your entire world shutters, and you're not necessarily in a good place. And in this instance, this is important to have adequate support, a person who can understand you, a person who can guide you, a person who can like sit you down and say, hey, this is what is true, and this is what is not true. This is what you have, and this is what is missing. This is one path, this is the other path. Like, it helps you to choose. And by the way, you don't have to wait until something happens in your career. You don't have to wait until you get laid off to seek coaching, to seek mentorship. If anything, I encourage everyone, when everything is good, this is for you, the the right season to seek to grow. Because when you are in a stress situation, it's really hard to grow. You just try to get out of it. But when you are in a better place, let's say like when you are employed, and when you have a job, and when you have the resources, I think it is the exactly the right time to seek personal development, to develop yourself, to develop better skills, to improve your communication skills, to improve your marketing skills as a professional, to market yourself to your niche, and if you're not sure what is your profitable niche, maybe it's about time to discover it and establish that authority and go to the next level when everything is well. Because when shit hits the fan, it's really hard to recover and bounce back from it. Because first of all, you go into survival mode. You go into survival mode, and when you try to survive, this is really hard to foster growth, to foster more independent thinking. You think like, okay, I just need a job, and you start focusing on the short term goal. But when you have that cash flow, when you have that employment security in a way, then it's easier for you to, in a calm situation, to think about your growth. Growth never happens under extreme, well, growth can happen under extreme pressure. And I know people after they got laid off, they really step up in their career sometimes, but like it's not true for everybody. For one individual, stress is good, and like they grow in a stressful situation. For another person, it can be absolutely detrimental. And this is why I tell people, don't wait until something bad happens. It's like preventative care, right? You never go to a doctor, you never do physical, but when something happens, it's a little bit too late. It's harder for a doctor to fix that problem. So, and like this is the importance of coaching, that person can guide you and be there for you and be in your corner. And it's not just a course. You work with one-on-one. This is energetic exchange. When you have a right person who is aligned with you and energetically and spiritually aligned with you and can guide you through the process. So, and it can give you a lot of potential. Like the right coaching at the right time can give you an amazing potential. You can discover your profitable niche. You like, more importantly, you get clarity. No matter if you are looking for advancement in your career, or you're looking into running your own business, clarity is important. You have no idea how many people come to me on my call and they do not have clarity. They do not know where they're going. They do not know what is next for them. They don't see it, or they do not see who their ideal like customer is, or what their niche is. So clarity is really important. This is one of the potential. And when you have that clarity, when you know when you know who you need to connect, when you know who you need to market to, when you know how to show up authentically with executive presence, when you know those components, you will maximize your earning potential 100%. 100%. Then you start getting recognized in your field. Then you start getting invited to podcasts. Then you start invited to conferences. And this is a authority building thing. So this is one of the benefits. And I have plenty of examples of success stories. Like, for example, one of my clients, she got a job. Again, like, majority of my clients came to me when they lost the job, when they got laid off. So my client, after a couple of sessions, she got a job. We talk about networking, but also it's not just like uh she knew about networking, right? She knows what networking is, and she can listen to motivational videos and live streams all day long that talk about networking. But when you have a line mentor, a line coach with you, and you have the energetic exchange that you need, then magic happens. Like, I seriously, I don't know how to explain it scientifically. Magic happens. All of a sudden, my client has more confidence, has more ideas, has more insight how to operate in that exact situation. And we actually discussed during that coaching call, like, oh, I need to network. I need to leverage my network ASAP. And I said, like, yeah, do that. And then she got a job. So this is one success story. Another my client, she got clarity on LinkedIn, how to work on LinkedIn. Period. How to utilize LinkedIn, how to put yourself out there, and how to pivot. Also, sometimes like you create profile with one expectations, and then you need to adjust. Maybe like it might be your skill set, it might be different things, but now sometimes you need to adjust. And my other client, she like absolutely gained more confidence in her interviewing skills, and absolutely gets a lot of support in that, and how to show up as an expert. And another thing that I want to point out, the more you know, the more guidance you need. The more you know, the more guidance you need. Because uh, it's one thing when you don't know what you don't know, but when you know more, what you don't know gets scarier and scarier. The risk is bigger and bigger. So the more you know, the actually more guidance you need. With the great power comes great responsibility. And at some point, just a Udemy course, just a YouTube video, just a Google search ain't gonna cut it that well anymore, because you have bigger responsibility, because you have bigger risk. So you need better support. You have better support. The more know, the more guidance you need. And this is like this is why I decided to go and make this series on coaching and to introduce coaching to y'all, because we as tech professionals, we often disregard our personal development. We're so focused only on technical skills, but our communication is suffering, our emotional intelligence is suffering, our leadership skills are suffering. Maybe you're trying to figure out why I can get that leadership position, why I can get that lead position, why I can step on a new level, because you ain't there, because you invested so much time and so much effort only in your technical skills that your communication suffer, your leadership style suffer, and you just one-sided developer, because the only focus that you had is your technical skills. But the truth is, the more you know, the more guidance you need. And if you want to grow in tech, beyond just coding, beyond just individual contributor, beyond just doing like a task, but actually owning more and contributing more and making better difference in your workplace, the more guidance you need. And this is why coaching is important. This is why coaching is so important. So let me stop right there. Drop me in the chat what thoughts or questions you have about coaching, about the topic that we're talking about, because this is really important. And I know we all kind of got quiet here for a second, but let me know if you have any questions or if you have any thoughts. Uh, so Rashad said, I absolutely get what you're saying. With so much info out there, it's likely trying to drink from a fire hose. Self learning is cool and all, but sometimes you just need that experienced buddy to point you to the right direction. It's like giving GP. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly, exactly. Sometimes you just need you just like you just need you just need that Jeep. Oh, and I can show you. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. Restream, but this is a Rashad. You're 100% right. You're 100% right. Sometimes you need this is the crazy world. Good luck getting lost in tech into tech jungle. Yes, and people do get lost, and people do focus on wrong things, and people do after many years in tech, they think, maybe I should learn a new language. No, and I'm glad that Caleb. I'm glad that it resonated with you. Absolutely. So, uh, we're having an amazing discussion. Keep your questions coming. So, if you are curious about coaching and if you are want to learn more, like what coaching is, how coaching can help you, is the coaching right option for you right now? Drop me DM, and all you need to do just say coaching in your message. So like I know some of y'all like are a little shy and like, oh, I don't know how to start a conversation. I got you. Coaching. That's it. Coaching. And I will get back to you. We're gonna start the conversation going. And I I'm really to help you here with this live streams and here on LinkedIn in general. And I have a good news. I have a good news for my morning crew because tomorrow morning I'm going to be restreaming this live for my morning crew. And this is what I'm going to be doing, I think, from now on. My evening live streams will be restreamed in the morning, and I will be hang out with you here in the comments. So I may not be able to pop your questions here, but I will be here in the comments and I will be responding to you right away. So thank you so much. Thank you so much, everybody, for coming to my live stream, for writing with me, for your comments, your questions, you being here, and for your reactions. Um, like I said, my DMs are open and I will see you tomorrow. I will be going live tomorrow at around the same time, 5 p.m. Pacific time. And if you want to watch the restream or replay, I will be streaming it in the morning. So uh, until then, see you later, y'all.